Hello and welcome to Thalric Plays Darkest Dungeon. The following episode was recorded during one of my live streams on Twitch, so without further ado, let's jump into the episode. Or almost. But we do get more for the warrants, so we are incentivized to go back there and kill the unstable flesh, maybe? I don't really care for that, to be honest. Oh! Or I could just go in for another moon cloak. Is that the right call, maybe? Hey man, how are you? So I'm trying to decide, we do have our town event here, the warrants. Do I want to kill the unstable flesh for a cleansing crystal, which just gives us a bunch of stuff? I think we might actually be better off with trying to get the second moon cloak. That's nice to hear. And yeah, I think let's do that. Let's go back in with that. So who do we bring for this? Potentially Danville, I think, for his stress relief. All my bleed characters are actually rank 4 already, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Just need to think about some stuff here. So who do I bring here? Maybe Dismas, and then like this? Does that work? It should, I think. So playing a human team in Blood Bowl, and we'll have to versus another Bretonnian team. Well, humans against Bretonnians should be okay, shouldn't it? Overall. And you've be versus 3 and 4 matches has been Bretonnians? That seems very rare. That you get Bretonnians. Is it always the same team as well? I've played against the same team twice in a row, I think, at some points. But I've never seen that happen 3 out of 4 times. So let us upgrade combat skills here. I think Dirkstep might actually be a real possibility here to use. Still don't really feel like we need to upgrade those, and I'd rather save the money right now. So Dismas, I've more build around. Yeah, he can actually do everything that he can do also from 3rd position, but I think I'd like the Duelist's Advance here as well as an option now. So let's get rid of the Open Vein for now, and we'll go with the Duelist's Advance, because if I Dirk Stab, I want Dismas to move forward again. That's the idea there. Oh yeah, he definitely needs to upgrade some stuff. Probably still want the Vulnerability Hex and the Pull, at least like this. But they're all at least upgraded as far as they can go there. Yeah, only lost 1 sounds good, so that's pretty nice. So congratulations. And are you going with an Ogre on the human team, or are you playing them without one? And how many catchers do you have? Also, important question for a human team. So we've got these guys, and let's set up our trinkets. I do still like this, the increased stun skill chance is kind of nice. And what else? Let's go with the Scout on him and Junior's Head, as always, for the increased healing. to just make him a little bit safer to use. Didn't I unequip all trinkets? Let's do that again. Okay. It's fine. Seer stone. So let's start him off with the sun cloak right now, because he's starting with a lot of stress, which I'm not ahead. Oh, and I'm finally going to give Dismas his own head, because that's how you need to do this, I guess. Okay, this works. And that's probably it. So a second moon cloak. Still need to. No, I already did. You're okay though. We can switch these two. And he's got the vulnerability hacks. Okay, everything's fine. I didn't need to, Carsten. Okay, yeah, one catcher is something, I think that's pretty standard. You rarely see more than 2 on a human team, I think. As they have trouble with if they have too many catchers, I think. I didn't see that many, so let's just stick with 2 shovels, maybe. Something like this. That seems reasonable. And their armor was already upgraded, Carsten. Just so that I... it's different thoughts. Trying to provision, trying to read everything. It should be okay. So, I've got torches, I've got food, I've got shovels, I've got a bandage, and... that is a lot of torches, that is true, but as I... and hey, Aoku! But it's a medium mission, so I will have to camp once, which is why I tend to do that. And I do want to keep Torchlight up, as I do have a sun cloak on, which means, or that which only works if I'm at high stuff. High stuff is good. Oh, that's the damage buff, so let's put that on Dismas. Oh, so you're playing in a league where there's overtime and stuff like that? So, I do have an option to... I probably just want to, in the beginning, to get his stress down and not getting the resolve check, we should probably stick with reducing his stress for the time being. Oh, there we go. That's a nice crit. A little bit more stress relief there. And so how do I want to do this? I think I do want to duelist advance. Oh, come on. To set up the riposte. Because they do this, or he does this, and the guy in the back as well with the blanket fire. Doesn't quite get us the kill, but it might be enough to get me there with an abyssal artillery, in all likelihood, I think. So he has the ranged stuff, doesn't he? Yeah, crit on ranged skills. So that's a 21% chance to crit on the pistol shot, which is pretty awesome. My day's been pretty good. Pretty uneventful. I mean, it's New Year, so not that much happening. I was at home. I did a little bit of recording for YouTube, and aside from that, not too much. And with all of you, or with you, I'm playing Transistor right now and learning more about that game. That's a lot of fun. So he's stunned, and he really can't do anything from back there, so I'm considering if I even want to hit him back here. I think it might be better to mark him, reduce his dodge. He's going to get sorted out later, that's fine. And just the riposte is... oh boy, the bleed is so annoying. Can I do anything useful here? I can riposte with him as well, but it's probably better to just hit him. And I'm already questioning the thing, because this mission on YouTube, because I do put everything out here on YouTube as well, it's going to come out in late January by now, because I do start to have a really big and a surprisingly big backlog on these episodes. Thank you. So talking about New Year's, and then there on YouTube it's going to be seen in 2 or 3 weeks. It's a little bit of a delay. It's interesting. Okay, so it's 8:30 in the morning in where you are. So yeah, I hope you can wake up fine. I don't know what to say to. Well, have a nice day. That wasn't awkward at all. Why would it be? Just don't know how to have conversation, apparently. So nothing here, no grain sack either, and let's try to ignore that. That does sound a little bit weird, maybe. Okay. So how come you're watching a stream that early in the morning? Is that what you usually do, or is that just because I was online? And I'm not trying to fish for compliments here, but I wouldn't mind.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Let's eat some food, I guess, because we do have a lot of that. And there's a trap. Thank you.
Ancient traps lie in
So
wait.
the stress relief on our jester already worked pretty well.
Blood.
And now we need to focus on stress relief on our highwayman a little bit more. But I'm happy that I didn't actually commit him to... Oh, a map. That's really good. How far does it scout? Very, very far. Holy crap. Okay, no secret room, unfortunately. But it should show us quest locations. So there's one back there. Hey, that's nice. So thank you. And because there is a quest location there, let's go over there as well. And Dismas is going to disarm that trap. There we go. Oh, that is really nice. So let's see. We can get rid of a negative quirk with that, I believe. Oh yeah, you're looking so bad. The light sensitive is not too bad on him. Bloodthirsty and coldphobe. I think because these are all locked in, I think we're going to do that with him. So what to get rid of? Known cheat quirk removed, which was of course the one that was not locked in. Aww. Still not bad, but I would have appreciated more. I don't know if that's even possible. Maybe they always remove the ones that are not locked in first. I think it might actually be better to go for a little bit of damage here in the beginning with him. While we still have a chance. Holy crap. Those crits. Very nice. And with the duelist advance, we can get rid of the stress dealers. So there we go. Oh, he might be... I think I can actually just control this as much as possible. So let's stun this guy. Yeah, you do that. Well, it might stun us, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Got the move, got the stun. So no stress relief there, unfortunately, but it's still pretty good. And okay, now we obviously can't quirk step because we just got stunned. And okay, that's a resist. Anything else here? We probably want to kill the guy in the back. Nope. Well, yes, we still do. With the Abyssal, he's going to die. A heal might have been better, but just preventing the damage overall is never bad either, I think. And they're not dealing that much damage that I won't be able to heal against that if need be. So we can't pistol shot him, so we might as well just go in with a Wicked Slice. Come on. Oh, ow. Could you? Please not. I do have a bandage, which is kind of important. So let's stun him. And ideally we're going to get a decent heal here. Apparently not. But I think I can take another round here to make that better. And get him back up to more health, ideally. We are going to bandage that. Okay. Have fun with the Blood Bowl. I haven't recorded an episode today, but I'm probably going to do so tomorrow. So he's still got the stun resist. Maybe we want to guard him for now. And we're bleeding again because of the heal. So are you going to play another match with your humans? And yeah, we probably just want to kill this guy now. If he had gone first, I might have tried to do that again. Oh, okay. That works. More scouting. Okay, that actually didn't show me that much. So, maybe I would like to eat some food here. Just a little bit. Okay, that is an okay fight, though. Okay, then, good luck with your humans. I'm probably, I'm still not sure when I'm done with the Skaven, which is going to be soon. I still need to decide what to play next. Well, it's between two teams because I did let everybody vote on what I should play next. And, oh, come on, the only possibility... Oh no, bleed for 4. It's actually fine. I let everybody vote what I was going to play next, and humans won. Well, Bretonnian won, which is why they replaced the Lizardmen. But humans were tied in second together with Dark Elves, which is why we might see some... Why? Hello? Oh, wrong order. Why I might decide to play humans soon, once the Skaven are done with their 50 matches that I want to do with them. Come on, Secret Room. Be so nice. Apparently not. Why is that? I don't know. It's weird sometimes how it zooms in and doesn't zoom back out. So we've got 2 quest locations actually, which means I need to make more room. And we've got another one of those scrolls to burn, which is really, really nice. So I need a torch. Flawed release quirk removed. And that's one of those foodstuff crates for a grain of sack.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Again.
For in blood.
I've played a few matches with Bretonnians so far, and I'm still struggling with the team. They're not easy to play, in my opinion, but they're interesting, and it's a nice challenge. So I think we'll still start things off with the Bristol Artillery here to make sure that we can kill those guys. Do I want to? A Dirk Stab might be better. But the bleed is going to make sure that he's going to die. Let's go with the bleed. Yeah, that's nice. Not quite enough, but it's a good start. Oh, come on. Ow. And scurvy. That's not nice. Oh, he resisted the bleed, so I definitely should do this. Get rid of him before he acts. And let's check what the scurvy does in a moment here, shall we? They're really zoning in on the Jester, but that's okay, I guess. Oh, our Man-at-Arms is missing too much for my taste. Yeah, I really need to... Oh, come on. So much disease! The rabies is not that bad on him right now, but still not nice. So what does scurvy do? Bleed and move resist is not that bad, and rabies is minus accuracy plus damage, which as well could be worse. But I'm not a fan of the money I need to spend to get rid of those diseases, because we still should try to do that, I guess. But that was a nice crit heal. Why are they focusing the Jester so much? Probably still want to stun. And does he bleed? He does not. Why is they resisting that much? That's a bit annoying, but oh well. So, I mean, he was stunned, so I didn't have to kill him right away, probably. But I'd still rather do that. Oh, come on. And the bleed. So, that's the worst possible combination of things. Could you just stop hassling me for a moment? Thank you. So I don't have a bandage, which means we do need to take... Oh god, that bleed is for 5. That is kind of bad. Probably want to keep stress relieving here. So maybe I need to camp soon. Or we can do that. That also works. And we resisted the bleed. I'm expecting what I just saw, Carsten, so don't get ahead of yourself. Just because you're my highest ranked occultist doesn't necessarily make you the best. I know your ego wants to think differently. Maybe.
Remind yourself that
so what do we dump off now?
Insidious killer.
I want all of that. Yeah, let's do that. The problem is I also need to make room for that. So... more scouting. I'm waiting for the yellow for the secret room. Could you please? Would you kindly give me a secret room? That would be so nice. And I also... okay, there's... okay, that's actually our last quest location already, over there. Yep. Right when I read your sentence, he went for the crit heal, so that was pretty good timing, at least for me. So... what do we go for? Let's just try and bleed one of them. Oh yeah, their bleed resist is pretty good. So we'll still use the Abyssal Artillery to get rid of one of them. That's probably good enough. 14 to 26 is better than 9 to something. And perfect. Straight to the point. Oh, a ruby. That is very nice. But what do I dump off for that? There is an obstacle here, and I'd actually really like to go to those rooms, so I can't get rid of the shovels. I could get rid of the food. Or I'm going to dump the torches, and we're going to... no, that's also not really a good idea, although... you know what, let's do that.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I'm just going to camp a little bit later. Although... we need to make room for this now. Which doesn't necessarily make my decision easier. You know what, let's... wait. Now, okay. With the camping, but I don't need to eat full rations, so I shouldn't starve, or... let's see how many hunger tiles I can hit. Okay, that's an okay fight. That's just 2, even with a large corpse eater, it's not a big issue. And I think I might actually battle for once. Maybe I should have gone for the healing. That's also a possibility, but I'm okay with that right now. Let's see if we can move it forward. We can. And that means he can kill her, so let's set up a riposte. Oh, perfect. Wow. Holy crap. That was a nice one. Perfect dodge. And we can probably go back to some stress relief. So what do I want to do with him? The mark is not... We might as well go for a small heal, I guess. The mark wouldn't be bad, of course, but we probably don't really need it. As you can see.
Has no intrinsic merit,
and I have no room to take any of that. Why?
Considered a virtue?
Really? Why? I need more space. It's all that stuff that I don't want to just leave behind, and I'm still waiting for a potential secret room. Let's leave it, I guess. Not sure if that's the right call or not. Probably not. And it's nice that there's some traps here as well that we can... Oh, nope, I didn't want to go back. I actually just wanted to interact with the crate here. Oh, more portraits. And we don't really care about the Defender's Seal, I guess. So I'm running out of torchlight, which means we should probably... Oh, almost. What's his disarm chance? We probably should still go with him. So we're going into that room battle with less than ideal light, which means my sun cloak is also not really helpful anymore. At all. But I feel like that's still okay. And I really like that the Abyssal Artillery, or that not the Abyssal Artillery, that the Duelist Advance actually can hit everything. And with all of that, we can just get rid of these two guys. I'm not a fan that we got critted, but I'm a fan that I critted him. So, ow. Let's try to stun him. Still not the best chance, but... Oh no, I didn't stun him. I marked myself instead of a riposte. Okay, that was the wrong move. Let's do this. Oh, more crits. Ow. So I do need a good heal here, though, now. That's what I'm talking about. Holy crap. That was... Let's get back to your point, Cass. Who's the best occultist in town? Oh, come on. This is really starting to affect what I can do here. Well... Now I actually see that I don't see a secret room, so I guess I can get rid of some stuff. But... there's so much stuff. If only I would have camped earlier. So let's get rid of the jade for the sapphire, and... Do I maybe want to skip these two? We probably want to do that in that case, so I'm going to just dump the shovels, unfortunately. And we'll just move down and ignore that. And I can't take any of that. The grain sacks are killing me, but I don't need more skeleton keys, so we can take the busts. Anything else that I can dump? I could dump the food, and then we're going to just leave earlier. This is worth money, though, so I really want to take it. I think in that case I might as well just not camp. I mean, we're finished. We don't need to do anything anymore, so... Yeah, let's just leave, I guess. I would have liked to do more, but... Now it's getting too difficult to handle.
The town may eat, and the swine will not.
Not a lot of money again, but more in terms of heirlooms. And all the diseases again. The game's trying to tell me something, apparently. Healer's Gift, yeah. Cove Tactician, Scattering. Ooh, that is kind of bad.
A modest offering on those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
So I guess we need to get rid of diseases again. And quirks. So first of all, I think Dismas, we need to get rid of this one. Just right away. And then we've got the rabies, and we've got the scurvy. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon. If you want to catch me live during one of my streams on Twitch, feel free to follow the link to my channel and follow me there to get notified when I stream. You can also subscribe to my channel here if you haven't done so already. And then, because this is the end card in case you haven't noticed yet, here are 2 more suggestions as to what else you could watch from me. And that's it. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.